Hi, my name is Nick with Supportive Financial. I've been a certified financial planner for over 10 years, and today I want to talk about the 5 biggest mistakes I see people make when they get an inheritance. The first would be they cash out their parents' retirement plan. So if you're the beneficiary of a 401k or an IRA, you'll be presented with the option to either cash out the plan or roll it over into an inherited IRA. Now, if you cash out that plan, you'll be paying income tax on the full amount that is cashed out. Now, that could be a big problem, especially if you're currently working. It's just going to add extra income on top of your tax return. So if you do decide to do that, make sure you withhold enough so you're not facing a big tax bill towards the end of the year. Another mistake I see people make is not taking their required minimum distributions from their inherited IRA account. Now, depending on when the person passed away, you may or may not be subject to RMDs right now. Even if you are, the IRS has kind of been waiving that. However, if somebody passed away after 2020, and you may be required to be under the 10-year rule, and if so, you may even want to take some money out during those 10 years, because if you wait too long, you're going to face a massive tax bill down the road. And if you are subject to RMDs and you don't take them, you're going to be penalized severely by the IRS. Another mistake I see people make is immediately paying off low interest debt. Now, if you have a loan that has 0% financing, or even you have a mortgage or a car loan that is the interest rate is lower than you could get in a high yield savings account or a CD, you may rethink immediately paying off that debt, because you might make more money in a CD or a high yield savings account than you would lose if you were to hold on to that low interest debt. Another mistake I see people make is they don't use this opportunity to pay off high interest debt. So if you have credit card bills or if you have really high interest loans, this may be a good time to finally pay off those loans and kind of start fresh. So really take a look at the interest rate that you're being charged versus what type of return you could get in a CD or a high yield savings account or a money market fund. A big mistake I see people make is they do not get a stepped up cost basis for their parents' capital assets. So any funds or stocks or even real estate that is held outside of a retirement plan may qualify for stepped up cost basis. What that means is that the purchase price or the cost basis of that person's assets will be moved up to the market value on the date of death. That's important if you are going to sell those assets, because that almost wipes away any capital gains taxes. If you don't receive that stepped up basis, you're going to be subject to capital gains for whatever the profit was from the cost basis to the market value. A lot of times custodians or financial institutions don't do this automatically, so you have to request it or you have to have your advisor request it. So make sure that you're reviewing the type of investments or assets that you inherited and seeing if you would qualify for a stepped up cost basis. Hopefully this was helpful. As always, I'm available if you have any questions, but please talk to your financial advisor and your other professionals before making any decisions regarding funds from an inheritance. Take care. Thank you.